Week 8, Part 1. I forgive myself. We all want peace. We believe that if we want peace, we have to look for it, to seek peace. Or we believe we have to make it. To make peace, we assume that peace does not exist unless we manufacture it. We believe that we have to rearrange the physical and mental aspects of our experience to change the quality of our experience. But peace doesn't have to be manufactured. Peace is everywhere, if you are aware of it or not. Even in the midst of chaos and conflict, there is peace. Even in a war-torn environment, peace could become evident if the human beings were removed. Those human beings that are fighting for peace. We don't have to make peace. We just need to realize it. Week 8, Part 2. I forgive myself. Yes, so we don't make peace. We have to realize it. Since childhood, we have spent endless physical, mental, and emotional energy doing things to gain attention, acceptance, and unconditional love. We were not loved unconditionally, and this has left us angry. You can't gain unconditional love through persuasion or drama. It isn't something you earn or achieve. Any love you gain this way is conditional by nature. As we awaken, we see that everyone is seeking unconditional love. Sometimes they seek it through hateful actions, which is a misguided cry for love. It is often a consequence of emotional imprinting that is a result of the example of love set by our parents' interactions with us and with each other. When we seek love now, we create scenarios to achieve those same experiences, whether they're pleasant or not. Week 8, Part 3. I forgive myself. We may see now that we have been copying our parents, who copied their parents, and so on. This is hilarious and tragic at the same time. But seeing this, how could our predicament have turned out any different, since the blind have been leading the blind? We become our parents, but we don't have to remain this way. This journey takes us to our authentic selves. Recognizing the cyclic pattern empowers us to forgive ourselves for the misguided behavior of the past, while we were looking for love in all the wrong places and all the wrong ways. Week 8, Part 4. I forgive myself. We are all doing the best we can in light of the early imprinting we've received. We've hurt ourselves and others because we haven't known unconditional love, and may still not be willing to accept this is also what others are going through, especially when it comes to anyone who continues to hurt you. Our experience here is clouded with anger, and we feel the need to blame. And we have trouble accepting that our hurt is related to being loved with conditions as a child, and we regress into this needy, unattended aspect of our child self, the neediness for unconditional love. As we achieve present moment awareness, we see that behaviors, ours and others, that aren't acts of unconditional love are actually unconscious pleas for unconditional love. This insight is the key to liberation, peace of mind, and authentic forgiveness. Week 8, Part 5. I forgive myself. Once we receive the insight that another's behavior, kind or not, is actually a cry for love, we can stop being judgmental and stop blaming others for what is our own perception of the world in front of us. When we judge, we exhibit an arrogance. It comes from a feeling of superiority, expecting everyone to behave like us. When they don't, we blame them for our predicament. Our parents were once children too. They too were plunged into this conditional world. They also seek or seeked to be loved unconditionally. You haven't received the unconditional love you deserved. Neither did they. Do you want to set yourself free? Well, forgive your parents and bless them with the unconditional love we wish we had received from them as children. Week 8, Part 6. I forgive myself. To break the cycle that has devastated generation after generation, we must forgive our parents, and then to move further into the journey to unconditional love. We give to ourselves that which we have been looking for others to give us. Feel every moment and every experience without placing conditions on it. Give it your unconditional attention. Know that whatever you are experiencing is right and valid. You forgive your parents. Once you do this, you will know unconditional love. Unconditional love is forgiving. We can now give ourselves unconditional love. We forgive ourselves. Our child self hasn't known unconditional love. We have to be the example. Show it what unconditional love is. We show it by example. We show ourselves unconditional love. It is not something that we can get. Feel what you are authentically. Don't judge your experience. Don't try to fix, change, understand, heal, or transform it. Forgive yourself and forgive the world. Through forgiveness, we realize peace. Week 8, Part 7. I forgive myself. We know how people may ask for unconditional love, and it's not always with kind behavior. We forgive them, but don't let them walk all over us. Being forgiving doesn't mean you always have to be nice to everyone. It means we don't identify another by how they behave. We say no to those who hurt us, but we don't judge them. When you say no to someone as a reaction, we are pushing them away. When we say no as a response, we move towards ourselves. There are those that we feel are unforgivable. These people are victims of our arrogance. Those are the people that are pushing us towards finding our peace of mind. Our ongoing anger toward them is our lack of clarity and prevents us from seeing the peace we've already been given. You can't force yourself to forgive. So we must be humble and ask for assistance. Drop the arrogance and neutralize the anger and ask for help. Ask for help from whatever we understand our source to be.